So I wanted to do a short video, maybe not so short, about comparing my Panasonic RF2200, which is well known for being probably one of the best analog AM radios, medium wave radios around, maybe best ever. It's a great radio. Anyway, I want to compare it on shortwave to a known good radio, which is my Yaesu 101. So it is about 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time in Dallas, and we've got it on 15 megahertz WWV with a Wellbrook antenna mounted outdoors. And you can see the signal, but if you listen, you can pick up an occasional beat from the tone, but not much else. So it's really not coming in very well. So let's compare that to the RF2200. And so in order to get the 2200 to work on the Wellbrook, I had to rig some adapters. So I've got this from my Wellbrook antenna coax into a 3.5 millimeter, and then a female 3.5 that ends up in two alligator clips, one on the positive, one on the negative, snugged them down a little bit. So I'm receiving the Wellbrook signal inside this radio. At least I think I am. So now to line up the dot, see the iPhone camera has the lens way on the left side, so I need to move way over to the left so that you can see how all the dial is lined up. I want to get the meter in there too. So you look at this scale here and notice that we're on 15, but that's only a representation because it's analog. It's a string on a wheel, basically, okay? And then this is your fine-tuned scale, and notice, sucker is money. I mean, as close as you can get with the tolerance of a string on an aluminum wheel. So, and I'll show you how I set that. You can zero it for every band. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and listen. This is receiving as well as that Yaesu 101. So let's try another signal. I wonder if you can actually hear something so you don't think I'm crazy. I might be anyway, but you get the idea. So I was getting Canada, CHU, which is 14.7 something. There it is, 670. CHU Canada. All right, let's go over here. And again, I'm gonna, just so we show the alignment of that fine-tuned dial, I have to bring the iPhone way over to the right because the lens is way on the left. So we're at 1500, so 950, 900, so let's bring it down to 670. We're close to 670. We're going to peek the meter. See the meter in the upper left. All right. I've got it on slow as opposed to fast. RF gain is maxed. I've got the filter on narrow, wide, narrow. And you can see it is, I mean, it's the width of the line below 670. Now, technically, I could retune the scale, which you can do, I mean, all across the dial. So, I mean, you can tune it at every 500 kilohertz or at every 125 kilohertz. So, and then you got these. So, and what it does is you move it to there, you hold this down, and it clicks and locks in, and it won't let the scale move, but you can tune it, and then you could bring your signal up. You could zero beat it if you want, and then your money. So let's see if I can do that here. So we're gonna have to go down to, all right, so if you see below 650, you see there's like at 625, there's that circle. That's gonna be the dot to lock it in, because I don't think 650 will lock it. Let's try 650. It didn't lock it, okay? So we'll try, you hold them both down, and then you'll hear it click when it falls in place. When I get close, and you push them down. Did you hear that click? And you heard the tone come up. So now we're gonna zero beat that tone. High, low, zero, high. So. Zero beat, release, release. Now let's go back to 670 and see if we're any closer. Peak the meter. Yeah, we're about half the width of the line again closer. But I mean, I don't think you're gonna get much closer with a freaking string on an aluminum pulley, all right? Especially one that was made in 1984. All right, so that's way cool. Very happy with that. And you can do that for all the bands. Now, incidentally, I did have this radio worked over by a gentleman named Vlado, who is known for rebuilding these radios. He recaps them, realigns them, goes through, cleans all the switches and everything. He'll basically perform an overall service on these. And he's awesome. And he did this one, and it works like a champ. And this is on shortwave. AM works great too, with that fancy ferrite adjustable antenna. And then the radio works well with the whip antenna also, but I wanted to compare it with, you know, the Wellbrook, because that's what's on the other radio. And it's bringing in just almost as good as the 101. So that's great. So let's go back to the 101 and see if we can find another signal to chase down. So let's go out of that band. So that was shortwave 3 on the 2200. So shortwave 2, let's go down to 10 megahertz and see if there's anything down there. And then we'll see if the adjustment held. 10 megahertz. All right, WWV coming in strong. All right, so let's take that over to the Panasonic. So what we need to do is switch this to shortwave 2. I'm gonna have to tilt this up so I can see it. And then you read from this scale. You read from the shortwave 2 scale. See how the red dot moved over. So I got it on slow, so it's not gonna move real fast. But anyway, so 10 is gonna be in this range. And then you read the fine scale here. So turn it up. That's 9980. I know that's Brother Stare, so WWV is over here. There it is. All right, so that's how, see how that says about 45, 47. There's the 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. So what we need to do is we need to fix that. So what we're going to do is bring it over to the 0, just off the 0. We're going to press these 2 buttons down, hold them, and then twist it till it clicks on the 0. Hear that? Click. Now we move it to 0 beat, and I think I'm going to move it this way. Let's turn the volume up. Yep, see it move farther. So I gotta turn it the other way. So let's go back to here, hold them down, click. So I need to go this way.
By email. Our email address. Be sure to give us your...
Yeah, went the wrong way again. So that's the only confusing thing about this. I think I go this way now. So I turned it way the wrong way. So I turned it this way. So now I gotta go back this way.
Solar terrestrial indices for November.
So we're getting closer. Apparently, see, there's those kilohertz tones, and they're like all over the place. So, again, I think I forgot which way I need to turn it, but I think it's this way.
Crowns upon his heads. Part of the stars of heaven, and it cost
130. I'm gonna turn it some more.
the great prince. And there was war.
Alright, so we're going in the right direction.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength.
Alright, we need to go a little bit more. See, we're at 20. Money, right on. Peak signal. It's just the fact that I'm a dork and I can't remember which way I turned the thing, whether I turned it this way or this way. So 9980 was Brother Stairs. So let's go back to 9980.
Eagle, that he might
There
fly
he is.
into the wilderness into
WWV. See, so if you're not an idiot like me, you can tune them a lot faster. And maybe the fact that I held both of these down, that might have screwed with me. Maybe I only needed to hold one of them down and I'll get less tones. But I don't know. Kind of trial and error for me. Anyway, I thought this was really cool. And hopefully I helped somebody, didn't confuse everybody. All right, thanks for hanging out.